Hey guys, this is Fluffal Stuffing Incorporated, back with another random deck profile. Today I got Xyz Fluffals. Where do I get these ideas? Well, I'm not going to give you a description, I'll just go straight into the deck. All I need to tell you is just watch the previous video and you'll see what the deck can do. That being said, let's get to the deck list. So, I'll go over each card in detail. 1 Gemini Tourmaline because it's part of my Brilliant engine. 3 Fluffal Dog because it's standard. No, a lot of times I'm going to say that's standard, so yeah. 3 Agent Chain because it's standard. You need 3. 3 Fluffal Bear because that's standard. Then 1 Agent Sabers. Well, I used to run it. I run it at 1 now. I mean, if you go to the Fluffal Players Facebook page that Sam Cox owns, shout outs to him. Well, you would know that you only really need 1 Agent Sabers in any Fluffal deck, really, because in the current meta, you'd rather go for Sheep and Sabertooth rather than go for Tiger most of the time. That being said, Agent Sabers is fine, but it's better at 1. It's better this way. 3 Speedroid Terratop because, it's the 1 card rank 3 Xyz. There's 1 TG Warwolf because it can spell summon itself, and it's a level 3 they can use for Xyz plays. 1 Speedroid Taki Tombor because it goes with Terratop and being a wind monster. Then there's 1 King of the Swamp because it searches Poly. It's not as needed as it is in other Fluffal decks. There's 1 Fluffal Owl because, it searches Poly and it's another wave under target. Then there's 3 Fluffal Sheep because it can make a rank 2 play happen. I mean, if you don't need me to explain, just watch the previous video. I really love that video. There's 3 Fluffal Wings that's needed in every Fluffal deck now, in my opinion. Moving on to the spells, 1 Allure of Darkness because I have enough dark targets to run 1. Then there's 3 Instant Fusion. Well, I'll tell you guys a new combo that I learned recently, thanks to Sam. Shouts to Sam, thank you. Anyway, you'd have to have Fusion Substitute in your graveyard, or run 1 of it, by the way. To have use Instant Fusion to get out Norden, and use the ability to get out Fluffal Dog and overlay for Fairy Cheer Girl and detach to draw a card. Then use Fusion Substitute, get the same Norden back to draw another card. That combo is very, very good. It makes you plus pretty good. Also, it prepares you for your next turns in case you don't kill them on that turn. This is what Fluffals tend to do. Then there are 2 Frightful Fusion, 3 with 2 Cloggy. It's the Miracle Fusion of the deck. Then there's 2 Polymerization and 1 Fusion Substitute because I finally got around using Fusion Substitute. It always counts as poly, so you can't run like 3 polys and 3 Fusion Substitutes. Not that I would, but hey, the card's fine. So Fusion Substitute at 1 is great. He does the instant fusion play that it usually does, and poly is just poly. I mean, the only real downside to Fusion Substitute is that it only does it with monsters in the field. But Fluffal Sheep can remedy that and get your monsters to the field anyway. Next up, 3 Brilliant Fusion because, it's the Brilliant engine that helps. Really, you can run you don't want to run the Brilliant engine, you can run 2 more TG Strikers and 2 more Warwolves just so you can get more plays. And have another reason to get another Allure of Darkness, maybe even a Rhoda for those TG Strikers. Then there's 1 Frightful Factory because, it's a Agent Chain target, and, it's another poly, so yeah, it's great. Then there's, lastly, 3 Toy Vendor, because that's standard. Moving on to the Esther deck, 2 Frightful Sabertooth, because, he's the best wall possible for the deck. He gives the monsters a boost, your Frightfurs a boost, and it's called the Haunter for Frightfurs, so yeah, it's great at 2. Then there's 1 Frightful Factory, Frightful Wolf, sorry. Frightful Wolf because the OCK machine. Frightful Tiger at 2 because he's a field bomb and you really don't need it as much in the decks, so only run 1 Agent Sabers. There's 1 Gemini Seraphinite because, it's the only Brilliant Fusion target you really need. Then there's 2 Frightful Sheep because, it's not, most of the fusions are not as needed in the deck because it is an Xyz variant. So yeah, 2 Frightful Sheep is enough. Also, it's the best Frightful in the meta right now, so that's fine. Then lastly, for the fusions, 1 Emergency Norden because, it helps you get to your Xyz plays. And it's really, really, really great. I love it. Now moving on to the Xyz monsters. We have one Fairy Cheer Girl, because if you detach, you get to draw a card. It's a free plus. It's really, really good. I love it. There's one Deglasso Emerald to retrieve your resources. One Phantom Knight that breaks sword for the rank 3 plays. You can describe Dragon if you detach. Then there's one Leviair to return your resources back to the field. There's one Sky Cavalry Centauria, because this is the best rank 2 in my opinion. And lastly, one Deglasso Phoenix for more OTK plays. Well, that's it for the deck, guys. So, if you guys like this video, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. So, talk to you guys later.
Fluffal stuffing. Only real men play Fluffals.